It's always so dark and gloomy in the capital. I wonder why. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. Last time, we got an old couple back together and even did the opposite, failing to get a young couple together. This time, we're headed off to the restaurant here on the main strip, as we have not gotten to do anything for this crying restaurant owner. Malton. Not Malton. How we can get her spirits back to normal. Her eyes always look like a dead fish's. Oh! Say that with an earshot of her. If I keep visiting her, she'll come around sooner or later. I can't go back to Moradane until she's better. I'll show you what a true appetite for knowledge of a chef has. Aw, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Malton, you can keep on begging till the Arden come home, but it's not going to change anything. Come on, Lass. I told you why I'm here. I came all the bleeding way from Moradane to partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my picnic here for architect's sakes. Go on, make an exception just this one time, for me. As I've mentioned numerous times, Mr. Malton, it simply cannot be done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt, but what is exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in Porton Village, and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as it is. Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you simply cannot continue to serve meals with such a subpar taste. Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Malton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? All right, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Well, it's an acquired taste. I would have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems the public opinion differs. I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I'd take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, is it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you gonna keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you. They know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. Yes, but I've got it. I know it might be hard on you, ma'am, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes, give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money, and I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges, and let's see. Sign me up too. I came here to sample food. This might turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Done. But anything to shut him up. But is there anyone who would even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Absolutely! Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Oh, me? Oh no, come on, Jin, help them out here. You'll be doing everyone a huge favor, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. Once Laura asks. That's our Jin. Next, we'll have to ask around the capital to see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Miss Sorrel? I suppose. I am quite curious to see the extent of the paragon of Torna's skills with a ladle and spatula. This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec. Yes, Mithra. Aren't we forgetting someone here? Oh, you must mean a G. Yeah, being forgotten's kind of his thing, isn't it? Hey, you're right. Aegean can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board and... Not him, me! You'd better watch out, Jin. Because I'm going to sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face. I'm serious. I'll be bringing my A game. Well, now that we have some real challengers, why don't we return to the inn, and talk this through. Oh, she's sassy squatting at him. Fine by me. Oh, this is shaping up to be even better than I'd imagined. The Great Tornan Cook-Off is a rather fun one indeed, and one that I've been looking forward to for a while. It's definitely one of the most memorable, and it's surprisingly one of the most relaxed in terms of prerequisites, despite how many main story characters it involves in its plot. Oh, do you have something to say about the contest? Miss Laura, you really look cool at that award ceremony. It was a real special event, so I got my dad to take care of the inn on his own so I could go. I'm still a bit late for it, though. I was trying to figure out what to wear, and Joey was all, hurry up, and I'm like, what's the big deal? Like, doesn't he understand that you just can't roll up to a formal event in regular clothes? So I was just trying to show a bit of respect to the occasion, but he doesn't get it, idiot. Down we go into this lobby. I love this place. I like just hanging out down here and looking at the decor. Right. Well, we've got to think of something that'll really knock the judges for 6. Is that a European thing or just something that Laura says? Yeah, because I've heard knock your socks off, but never knock them for 6. Oh yeah, so wouldn't it be delightful if we won? Why are you two getting so fired up over this? Do lighten up, Jin. It's just a bit of fun. Cooking contests are all about appealing to the judges' taste. We have to pick carefully. Yes, very true. The judges are Master Adam, Lord Hugo, and Mr. Malton. Furthermore, from what Master Adam told me, the renowned gourmet Omnom will also be attending the event. A renowned gourmet. Yeah, I hear there'll be a few others showing up as well. It'll be difficult to work out their preferences, but I know for a fact that Adam loves his pan-fried tartare. Pan-fried tartare. Mouth-watering, isn't it? It's so soft and succulent. Yes, it's quite exquisite. I've always wanted to try my hand at that. It could be a good opportunity. Yeah, go for it. For the ingredients, we'll need Balufo beast meat and Rogel bird meat. Ideally, we'd want weeping flour, nest extract, and barb tomatoes too. I can already taste it melting in my mouth. Lady Laura, it just occurred to me. Yes, Hayes? What if the other participants decide on the same strategy as ours? Do you think they might prepare the exact same meal? Yes, supposing they do. Well, it won't be a problem if our Tatari outclasses the rest of them, right? But if all we do is make the same dish, it does lower our chances of success. How about a dessert then? Yes, a dessert. I approve. Great. And whose favorite would that be? I know I'd love it. Me too. I don't really do sweet dishes normally, though it couldn't hurt to try. What would we be making specifically? I would bake a cake that I once saw in Uriah. Would that do? For the ingredients, I'll need cranberry bells, rusca flour, and some more weeping flour. And finally, some Melosian honey and a few lacto nuts. That sounds divine! What do you think, Lady Laura? Which is our best bet? We'll have to choose between the two, won't we? What do you think, Jin? Which would you be happier with? The pan-fried tatari would be easier to make, but I'd say we got a good chance with either choice. That's not making it any easier. Well, if we're still on the fence, why don't we make both and decide which one to serve at the last moment? Not a bad idea. All right, let's do that. We can meet back here at the inn just once Jin's prepared the meals. Excellent. Best of luck, Jin. Yeah. 2 new recipes, fried tatari a la Jin and wingberry cake. His facial expression compared with such a silly name that's got his name in it is great. Well, I'm just gonna like sulk off to the desert, not doing anything illegal, and cook up some very addictive stuff. Jin was so kind to do my job for me and list the ingredients, though he did not say where to get them, and that's where I come in. The wingberry cake is a good item, giving party gauge gain and good heart recharge.
It came together nicely.
And the fried tatari a la Jin ain't so great.
Just taste it.
I'll make a few of these wingberry cakes just because we have so many of the ingredients.
It came together nicely.
I like how we said it would be the harder one to make, and we made 6 of them. Jin got Mind's Eye level 5 from that. Oh, because he crafted everything.
You can rely on me.
His final skill that'll S rank him is meeting every character from the community list. There's 88 characters to befriend. We have met 83 of them. So, it's finally time for the big cook-off. I hope that Miss Sorella's found the spice she needs to start cooking properly again. And of course, I'm looking forward to sampling all the other meals as well. I swear, I'll take that secret recipe back to more Ardain yet. Everyone all set? I think I'm good to go as well. Shall we begin Adam Origo's Great Tornan Cook-Off? Let's get cooking! Never mind that I already made stuff in advance like the chefs on TV. Oh, that's Furara's ancestor in the... Oh wow, there's actually a lot of people that we've helped out over time. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's officially time to begin the Great Tornan Cook-Off! Please welcome our 4 contestants, each of whom has honored us with their culinary talents today, if that's what you want to call it. From the ever-friendly Cafe Amicus, we have Miss Sorrel! Secondly, introducing the owner of this very inn, Fred! Fred has been gracious enough to provide us with the venue for today's event. Thank you, Fred. Next up, it's the paragon of Torna himself, Jin! They forgot Jin. And last but not least, against everyone's better judgment, it's the Aegis herself, Mithra! Now, the 4 of you will be competing amongst each other. And to gauge your performance, here are our esteemed judges. Hailing from the arid plains of Mor Ardain, please give a warm welcome to Emperor Hugo Ardenac. From that same yonder land comes a scholar and connoisseur of fine food, Mr. Moulton. Our resident gourmet, known far and wide for her gastronomic gallantry, Omnom! Representing our younger age group, it's the dastardly duo, Mikhail and Milton! And finally, I, Adam Origo, might even add a comment or two if I feel like it. Judges, be sure to not let any personal bias color your judgment. Trust only your tongues. I know, I intend to be completely impartial. These are dark days, but that doesn't mean we have to while our lives away in misery. Relax and enjoy the show. Miss Sorrel, would you care to go first? Certainly. I've prepared Cafe Amicus's world-famous 5-star offering, the Tricolor Aqua Pizza. Tricolor, you say? It looks like it's 3 things put together. Isn't that cheating? This is the famous specialty, is it? I'm afraid it's been a while since I last made it, so it might not be up to scratch. Well, let's see what you think. For starters, meal gets points for ample serving. Could become regular after this. The delicate notes of all 3 flavors mingle in perfect harmony. You'd never find it in the likes of Mor Ardain. It is exceedingly tasty. I'm gonna leave the leaves. It must have been proper hard work to prepare all the 3 meals from scratch. Yes, we mustn't overlook the effort that was to put in to make this feast look so attractive. A boon to Torna indeed. Fred, if you'd like to present your dish. I don't know if I'm gonna follow up that enormous helping, but here we are. This is the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Hope you like it. What have we here? Meat! Woohoo! Pretty straightforward. Go on, tuck in. Roasted to the perfect degree. You'd never find the likes in Mor Ardain. I like it, very palatable. He's gonna just say that about everything. I didn't know meat could be so soft and juicy. It's decent. Is exceptionally tasty, true, but cannot help feeling anyone could make it if to be using high quantity meat. It's a little on the spicy side, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, Jin, you're up. What have you got for us? Well, Laura, which one are we gonna present? Let me see. Of the 2 options, different things will happen. We're gonna choose the wingberry cake. Let's go for the wingberry cake. Got it. Oh, I want it so bad. I don't even like it when they use too much frosting, but the way they used it looks so good. Today I've made wingberry cake. You look like Tough Muscle Man, but make surprisingly girly dish. I must say, I never expected this from you, Jin. I could only assume he intended to catch us by surprise. Is cute scrummy. Omnom cannot get enough of it. It's been so delicately crafted, you'd never find the likes in more Ardain. It's a welcome change from all that meat. It's not too sweet either, just right in my book. It's like my tummy is being filled with happiness. Got any more cranberry bells? Oh boy! And finally, Mithra. Hoping to wow us all with your dish, are you? That's the idea. Nice one putting me in at the end. Didn't think I'd notice. Saving the best for last, am I right? Actually, I just wanted everyone to have a chance to enjoy their last meals before the inevitable happened. Whatever. Okay, are you ready? Feast your eyes on this! I would, but it's censored. Well. It's a surprise, I'll give you that. Yeah! It's definitely the one that's left the biggest impression on me. He's afraid Omnom cannot stomach another bite. Actually, I think with a bit of chewing, it's definitely leaning towards edible. It's a very particular flavor. Yes, I could get used to this. You'd never find the likes of it in more Ardain. Are Ardanian's taste buds broken or something? Well, folks, you sampled all 4 meals, and the judges have come to a verdict. I'd like to announce the winner of the Great Tornan Cook-Off. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Come on. The grand prize of today's tournament goes to Jin's Wingberry Cake! Go team! We did it! Was very refreshing interlude that came just right time, especially after a series of heavy dishes. Yes, it could not have been more well timed. And placed in contrast to Mithra's highly combustible concoction, that came right after. It instantly became the highlight of the event with its exquisite flavor. Wait, let me get this straight. You're saying my dish somehow highlighted the flavor of the other one? In a nutshell, yes. Looks like you owe me one, Jin. Just hit me up if you want to go halves on the reward. Good call, Laura. Hey, it was your cooking skills that landed us the win. Hayes' advice also turned out to be a big help. I'm glad to have been of service. And that brings us to the end of the contest. But never fear, folks. With your support, I'd like to host a second one someday, so keep polishing those skills. Perhaps we could switch it up next time round. I'd gladly cook something up for a change. I'm quite happy to remain as judge. I'm not complaining, just so long as you make sure to hold him here. We'll do even better next time, won't we, Jin? For sure. And I'll have to make sure to get back to my usual rhythm. Next time, that first prize is so mine! Please just don't. The only way she could win is if she was the only one left standing. Well, maybe that was the strategy. Kill everybody with the cooking, be the only one left standing, and thus win by de facto. It's an optimal strat.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Get it?
I won't lie. It feels good.
So there's a lot more to this quest than we've realized right away. Our reward, with our great big old triceps right there, visible through the armor.
I'm glad
We get 2 opal chips, specials level 3+3, quite a bit of golden experience and SP as well. And we can also go over to the restaurant, literally killer tart! That's a thing. And we can talk to all of them. Hello everyone, welcome! And thanks for your help with the food contest. Up to that point, I just couldn't stop thinking about what happened to my parents. But lately I've seen so many people here who are stuck it out and are doing the best in spite of everything. And I can help too, by making delicious food for those people. I think that's what Mom and Dad would have wanted. Of course, I include all of you in those people doing their best. So when I come over, I hope you'll come to sample my famous tricolor aqua pizzazz. The one you've all been waiting for. I'm glad to have such valuable experiences. My thanks to you for you and your help. Miss Sorel and Jin blew me away with their cooking. My expectations were far too low. I'm not trying to butter you up or anything, but it was a great contest. What an honor to be a judge. And Mithra's cooking was something special too. That kind of addictive cooking is more like some kind of poison. It'll keep my regular customers happy, that's for sure. Huh? No, it doesn't mean to sound like I wish my regulars any harm. Just trust me, Ardanians will love it. Hey, it's Fred. Old Bry look happy seeing Lauren Jenna like that. Okay, you don't say anything new. So there's that. But what if we did the other option? Fried Tatari a la gin. Let's go with the Tatari, as you wish. It looks like liquid meat. I prepared you my special pan-fried Tatari. More meat! Why, that's my favorite! It's delicious! I can't fault a thing! Plenty to fill Tum Tum. Om always give high rating for sizable portion. It's so juicy and tender, you'd never find the likes of it in more Ardennes! I like meat, but this might be a little too much for me. It sits heavy on the stomach, I fear. It's alright. Between Adam's comments about spicy not being, bad, and him saying that he likes pan-fried Tatari, it shows that Adam's Ember Cakes were indeed a lie, something that Mithra told us about when we were in Tantal. The grand prize of today's tournament goes to Miss Sorrel's Tricolor Aqua Pazza! I'm honored. You are a truly for the finest cook that Oris has to offer, lass. Not many people able to pull off that 3-meal combo on one plate like that. I know it hasn't been easy on you, but I'd be so chuffed if you could just keep cooking like you did today. Thank you, Mr. Malton. I feel I would not have been able to start looking to the future again if it weren't for you. Perhaps to reward my efforts, you'd be willing to part with your closely guarded recipe? That, I'm afraid, is non-negotiable. Hey, Adam. What's the deal? Why didn't my dish win? Well, I believe the problem was simply your meal was aimed at too discerning a palate, Mithra. You mean I should have toned it down? Hard luck, Jin. Yeah. But I've never done something like that before. It was interesting. Right? Like Adam said, the point was for us to have a good time. Yes, and I had a wonderful time. My heart was racing when they were announcing the winner. All in all, it was pretty good. And that brings us to the end of the contest. But never fear, folks. We are supported like to host the second one someday. Same thing from here. We'll do better next time, Jin, for sure. And I'll have to make sure to get back into my usual rhythm. Next time, that first prize is so mine. Please just don't. No. Same members join us regardless. Now, the funny thing about this one, even though Jin is the victor in the last one, and it seems like it would be the happier option, to me it seemed like Laura and Jin had more fun this way. And with a loss,
I think
you get better rewards. Look at that, 50,000 gold. I remembered it being more, but yeah, that's 10 times the amount of money that you would get for the other one. I think it's more EXP and SP too. I think we got 180 something SP. Yeah, it's the far better of the two rewards to take, despite the fact that it seems like it wouldn't be. To make a literally killer tart, you're gonna need 2 cicadas, 2 scorpions, 2 oopas, 2 munchgrubs, 2 cobras? It's made entirely of... So, it's made of 6 bugs, 2, I guess, amphibians, and 2 snakes. The cicada truly for every man. I need to go to Wayside Respite.
Move on then.
Over in Gormon, I popped over to Minnie. Finally heard from Lyda and Kada. You've been helping out them lads, huh? So have I. I think they've been listening to my advice too. They do seem to have a deeper bond with you. Do you think you could chat sometimes too? Oh yeah, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Name's Minnie. I want to be a teacher someday. Nice to meet you. It's filling up.
You have my thanks.
It's looking pretty even now.
And that's a problem.
That gives us expectedly sorry effects.
Maybe I missed a step?
For our next topic, we're going to let Bridge down to Behemoth's Roost. After defeating the Ferris there and getting the quest item all that time ago, a new monster takes up roost there. And he is quite a behemoth. Nomadic Rushel. Who do I want to play as? I'll be Team Hugo for this, just so I can face the enemy away from the others, and that way we can also get the combo finishers with Brigid.
No time to despair, my friends.
Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
Oh, Pyra says that same thing. It's neat to see the little parallels between younger Mithra and what Pyra would ultimately become. It's pretty neat. I gotta go over here if I'm gonna face the tank, though. Adam, you start us up with that. Start me up. I can Imperial Tether, I guess. If somebody could break, I would appreciate it. Do this. Or I got the break here. I got it. We'll be fine. Tempting as that ultimate Aurora is, Jin is already dead, so it's not like I can do it anyway. Awesome. So as we're getting started on this fight, I want to lay down a ground rule. I will not be fighting any enemy higher than level 50 until we have reached the post-game. The final boss of Torn of the Golden Country is level 50, and I think that that's fair enough logic for why I wouldn't want to do that. We'll get that done. Face the tank, face the enemy away as the tank. Big difference. Aggro up. No one seems to be able to break this thing, no matter what we do. I did the topple just a little too early. No. Or as Hugo would say, early. Come on, topple. Oh, we did it anyway. Aegean could launch. Well, let's let him do something, please. Make him feel like he's helping, even if he's really not. I did an evasion art while he was launched in the air. That was not. Oh, we're taking spike damage, aren't we? Wow, the spike damage is real with this guy. Get up, Laura, please. I don't know if I really want to face him into the thing anymore because it's been kind of hard. Laura, you do that. Adam's got a level 3. I can switch back over to Brigid. Wow, this is kicking our ass. Corpse Frenzy's doing a lot. I don't really have much to interrupt him with either. I guess I could do a level 4, but I have Stench, so it's hard to get the golden thread going. Wow. Why am I sucking? Wingberry cake, I guess? Hugo did like it a lot. New skills! Oh!
This should
We
let everyone
finally
relax
got the
now.
Rezzing 3 party members! We have had 0 on this for so long, and I finally don't have that anymore. I have to use them in chain attacks 20 times. Ouch. We got that.
Gotta support you, young and somehow.
You're now our weakest link because you can't block attacks for beans. And you gotta be used in chain attacks as well. Okay. He's enraged, we got him to a chain attack! Question is, how well are we gonna do with 4 orbs? Forbs? Aegean wants to participate in these. Brigid, oh gosh, what do I actually do here? Usually I end off with Brigid so that we get the weakest orb, but that's not really gonna help here. Minoth wants to participate in this. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit something that we have an opposing element for. Earth. Not what I wanted to see. Jin's gonna target the wind orb. That won't help us, so I think I'm better off just going with random chance here with Laura. No! Well, shoot, and she's got the aggro. That's even worse. Somehow I don't think I'm winning this. Hayes, if you could do your special and heal us. Friggin' Stench. It's been really annoying. I really need to topple this guy. Imperial Tether, please, get over. I was a little late. Recover my HP. Help you up. Adam, start us off. I don't know, man. I'm kind of losing the faith. Laura. No. I admit defeat. I'm buying skills.
There's still much experience.
That'll give us more
to gain.
HP when rezzing. Adam, I want strength up by 10%.
More to add to my repertoire.
And Laura, you... We already have a lot of the best skills. It doesn't matter that much. I guess I could take the increased luck to make her break chances
This is how
better.
I'll protect you all. This is how I'll protect you all.
And I can get this all... Wow!
This is how I'll protect you all.
Indeed you will. Laura OP, please nerf. I can level up Round Cutter on
This power,
Hugo.
the way is clear.
You know, we're fighting enemies that make sense to attack from the side,
Polished to
finally.
a high
Jin can
shine.
take that. Haze can take this.
I
Doesn't
knew
heal
the
more
practice
HP,
would
but it
pay
does
off.
make it do more damage. Mithra, finish off Lightning Buster.
This should be wild.
I never looked at those opal chips. They're auto attack and block rate based. Doesn't even make sense to give to a Gian. Oof. It has Nullify Heal. That explains why things are so tough. And it has good break resistance. Pow! And come on, smash, smash, smash. Yeah! What's up? Rhyme time and other such profanities. Oh boy. Oh jeez. No, that was bad. We're down a party member. I was just thinking about interrupting him.
What's hit them?
I don't have any overlap between you two. Team Laura was. Oh no, Team Laura wouldn't even be my key to this. I'm gonna have to get lucky on a 1 in 4 chance.
It's not over. Not by a long
Mithra.
Mithra.
No such luck. Of course not.
A welcome invitation.
I'm okay. I've lost this fight 3 or 4 times. I don't care. It's more and more chances to level up that skill from finishing blade combos with Bridget. I can fail at this fight all day. I don't care. I will stay here as long as it takes. It's fine. Here we go. Lots of orbs. It's a ball party.
Wins.
So, I don't have any overlap again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Aegean's water orb would have actually helped a lot. Sure, he does want to participate, I guess. I'll give it a shot.
Magnificent.
I really should be giving an elemental orb prioritizer to someone else. I'm gonna go for Mithra here and just hope I get lucky. Well, yeah, actually, that does leave my options open.
Mithra. Magnificent.
Earth, not what I was hoping to see. I'm gonna have to hit that fire orb, and I don't have much of a way of doing that. Haze?
Swap with me, Haze.
No.
Magnificent. Finish.
Down he goes! If this is seriously all it took and that Aegean was the key to making this work the entire time, which I know is going to be the case, I'm gonna be so upset. Who wanted to do what now? Who wanted to be in chain attacks? Minoff. Espada! Escape!
Obstinate thing.
Laura!
Elemental burst.
Doing that.
Don't expect to recover from this.
Magnificent.
And then we want Aegean participating now, so that we can get an orb smasher.
It's not over. Not by a
Minoff?
long shot. Elemental burst.
This is far from over.
And Jin.
Jin, I need you up front.
Zero blade. Magnificent.
I am as relentless as the
Magnificent.
I was gonna say that Zero Blade would be the prequel to Xenoblade, and then I kind of realized that this is a Xenoblade prequel, so yeah, maybe it was a meta joke. Maybe that's what he was doing. Go for Minoff. That is again.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Begin.
Finally, we pull it off. This really was not as hard as it should have been. Playing as Team Hugo and not moving the elemental orb prioritizer, or just, you know, laying down a water orb like I said was so good to do when you don't have access to that. It is what we should have been doing.
Not over. Not by a long shot.
Not by a long shot. Well, yeah, he was at short range when you shot him.
Obstinate.
Haze, deal with
Yeah, I am pretty obstinate. And we'll heal ourselves back up to full health so that can be the last thing he sees before he dies. How humiliating! Almost 1,000,000 damage. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. Mrs. Big Head, give me this. There's a treasure trove in here right behind him this whole time. Aquatic Hunter. I'll take this stuff. Pushing the stuff that I want to see on the item list down even further. We have an excavation that is nice and easy.
I hope your contents will serve us.
Your contents are magnet chips and arts heal. Do not care. Dropped by the boss man himself, we have Reflect Immunity, situationally very helpful, as we've seen before. Swift Evasion, a Sapphire, an Arctic Sword, Aquamarine Chip, just one of them. And I know Affinity Max Evade was in there too, so that means this was. It dropped Ferris Beast Meat. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Aquamarine Chip. It's block rate, just like everything else is lately. That's a shame. Okay, well, unless we can somehow manage to take out Her Excellency Ophelia, that'll be the last unique monster that we take out during the main story. Aegean, you deserve to stand proud in front of this view. You were the key to making this all work. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna be checking in with someone who's been with us all along. See you guys then. Ah, I forgot to check the skills! I forgot to check the skills!
I will make full use of this skill. I owe all of this to His Majesty.
She gives aggro attack up 6 as a bonus instead of just the ultimate weaponry. Ultimate weaponry is a bit of a lame reward, wouldn't you say? WP is not useful for a lot, but I thought because she was the one who earned it, it made sense to give it to her and no one else. Oh, okay, just took it a second there. I was like, wait a minute, I earned that. Sure, I guess.
True strength can't be earned through sheer. My flame burns ever brighter.
Getting strong. And aggro attack up 6 is 35% more for enemies targeting the user. That is stronger than outdoor attack up, and enemies really should be targeting Team Hugo with how easy of a time they have grabbing it. I was gonna get the fast blade switch too off of Jin, but Jin's damage is so good that he's actually been grabbing aggro on the regular lately. So I think that means that Aegean actually is gonna get this as a hand-me-down.